So in this one, we're going to follow on from our last little video where we did using the block to work the muscles, the isometrically with the body. This one is going to be specifically for the lower legs. So we're going to add in a couple of extra exercises. So we're going to take our block. Now, if you don't have a block, you could use a book, you could use a towel rolled up, you could use a cushion, a pillow, anything. We're going to place it in between the thighs. So once you place it in between your thighs, you can feel your inner legs will start to contract anyway, even without squeezing them together. There's a natural contraction happening. But if you want to, you can just squeeze the legs a little bit. So I leave that up to you. If you put the block in between it and you feel the legs automatically working and that feels enough, that's enough, okay? Otherwise you can squeeze and this will get right into the inner thighs. So what we're going to do from here is relax the shoulders. I'm sitting away from the back of my chair at the moment, so to give my core a little bit more work. I would suggest, if you're only beginning, that you would put your back against the chair to get as much stability and support as you can so you don't damage your lower back. Okay, so we squeeze them together and I'm just going to start by raising one leg at a time. So I'm bringing it up, holding and slowly bringing it down. Now you can do one side and then the other. I like to alternate so the one gets a rest. So we're holding and we're slowly bringing it down. So the key to this is when you bring your leg up and it locks and it straightens, make sure that you bring it down slowly, because now the muscles are contracting and working against gravity. So the slower you bring it down, the more the muscles are going to actually work. And this is where you're going to start to build strength in the legs. It also means that you don't have to do lots and lots of reps. You could do 5 reps, but doing them really slowly and purposefully will be just as good as doing 10 to 15, okay? Bringing it up, slowly bringing it down. If and when you get comfortable with that, so that might take you a few weeks to build that up, what you could do then, the next stage, is to squeeze the block and bring both legs together. I would recommend, again, with your back to this, because you need some support for your lower back until your core gets a little bit stronger. You're just bringing them up and slowly bringing them down. Okay, one more. Up and slowly bringing down. So we're going to release the block and we're going to put the block onto the floor and we're going to do it this way. So when I squeeze my feet in this way, this is going to come right up into the insides here. So it's getting a little bit deeper. So as I push in, I'm not tightening it, I'm just enough to squeeze and hold and do the same thing again. So I'm still activating the muscles in my leg, but now it's getting right up deep into the ligaments in here. Again, nice and slow as we come down. You can feel the legs starting to burn a little bit, especially if you haven't done this in a while. Nice and slow. My tummy is still contracting to help. And bring it down. Nice and relaxed. Relax the legs. Relax your tummy. Let the shoulders relax. So if we add that to the last video that we've done, you'll have an upper body and a lower body. And you're in a great shape and you're building your way up to maybe using some heavier weights or doing some deeper exercises.